Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's wrist watch check is my Doxa Sub 300 Shark Hunter. My last video at the very end I said it was a Sea Hunter. There's no such thing as a Sea Hunter. Anyway, today guys I wanted to talk about the adventures in selling a watch. Just recently I was trying to sell one of my watches on eBay, and I ran into some interesting stories. The first one, I sold it at a buy it now price. It was quickly purchased and I was really happy. I went and looked at it, and unfortunately this person was in Japan and he had zero feedback. So the account was just set up. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to send a multi-$1,000 watch to Japan with a guy who has zero feedback. So you're able to go into PayPal and refund the money, and then you're able to go into eBay and cancel the transaction. It's not the easiest thing to find out, but you can do it. So I went in and I relisted it. I went in and made the correct options so that I didn't want to send to any international buyers. That was my mistake in the first one. Never got a response back from the first guy saying, hey, what the heck? So maybe I made the right choice there. But moving on to buyer number two. I relisted it. It was immediately snatched for the asking price. And I was like, yeah, great. I look at the account. The account name was a little suspicious. It was just HQOQ and then some numbers. I'm not going to say the exact numbers. I think the account's been closed, but the adventure continues. All right, so strange eBay username, but hey, you can have a strange username. But then again, the feedback was zero. So somebody had just opened up an eBay account. So I didn't feel right. I went into PayPal, I refunded the money, and I went into eBay and I canceled the transaction. Now, this is something I learned. If you do not cancel those transactions, eBay invoices you their fee to your account. So even though you go into PayPal and refund money, the transaction fee for eBay is still there in your invoice. So make sure that you go in and you take care of both locations. All right, so moving on, I did that, but this person wasn't up to speed on what I had just done. So I had refunded the money, and a couple minutes later I get this direct message from him on eBay. It says, hello, I just bought your watch from you and I hope all is great with that watch. P.S. I want to change shipping address cause spelled C-O-Z, cause my dad got sick and I have to move out of town to hospital to take care. Sorry for bothering, and here's the shipping you have to send it. The name is Sharina, and I'm not going to say the last name, and the address is now not in Minnesota, but it is now in Wilmington, Delaware. So bam, there you go, eBay. You got to be careful if you're selling a watch. You run into these scammers when they're setting up brand new eBay accounts. Who knows what was going on? I smelled a skunk and I immediately sent the money back via PayPal. And I still have my watch, and I ended up not relisting it on eBay, but I went to Chrono24. If you guys know what Chrono24 is, you wouldn't be watching this channel if you didn't know what it is. But let me bring you up to speed on their fees. So I'm looking at my computer here. They have a 6.5% fee for the sale of your watch, and that includes the sale of the watch and the shipping costs. So if you sell a watch for $100, shipping is $25. They're going to charge you 6.5% of that total amount, up to $299. So that right there beats eBay. eBay charges 10% and PayPal charges 3%. So it's not 13% because that's not the math. But with Chrono, your money goes into an escrow account that's connected to your bank account. So in effect, it's a bank transfer, and that, from what I can tell, is free. So correct me down in the comments if I'm wrong, but it looks like I'm only paying 6.5% on the purchase price of the watch. I did free shipping. So I highly recommend Chrono 24 if you're selling a watch. I do not recommend it. Do not recommend eBay if you're selling a watch. And there are many videos on eBay, YouTube, explaining why, because all the protection is to the buyer and you have zero protection to the seller. That's it in a nutshell. All right, and with Chrono 24, the seller is protected because the money goes into the escrow account, and you're notified as the seller by Chrono 24 that the funds are there, they're safe, they're secure. Go ahead and send the watch. And Chrono 24 is the one who sends you the address. So you're not communicating with with the buyer. They are grabbing the information from the buyer's account. After you send off the watch in Chrono 24, you supply the tracking number, so Chrono 24 can see the day that you shipped it, the tracking information, and they can see when it's accepted by the buyer. So then they give it 7 days for the buyer to be happy with the watch. Kind of give it the I don't know, the honeymoon period. Just 7 days to think about if they like the watch or not, if there's something wrong with the watch. But after the 7-day period, that money is removed from your escrow account and put into your bank account. So it's not wham bam, thank you ma'am, like eBay, but it's safe and protected. And I don't mind waiting 7 days to get my money, knowing that Chrono has my back. So that's it. Those are the adventures in selling a watch. Be careful if you're selling a watch. If you're buying a watch, hell, Chrono 24 or eBay, you are protected. But it's a little different for sellers out there. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hey, if you didn't notice, I have a $10 microphone, so it's official. It's like I'm going big time on YouTube channel-isms here. So this isn't free, so I need you to like my video and subscribe. So maybe one day, it's never going to happen. All right, guys. Thank you. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey, guys. Welcome back to the channel. It's official. I bought a $10 microphone. I'm a YouTube influencer. Thank you very much. All right, let's see how this turns out.